to Morning Coffee. What are we going to talk about today? I don't know yet. Let's see where the next hour takes us. I got my delivery this morning. We're looking a bit dirty, aren't we? Let's see if we can clean that up. It's better. So yeah, I got it. We'll give that a go tonight, see if it helps me get to sleep. We'll see, who knows. Caramello, so it's a bit of a caramel flavour. Let's open it actually. Ooh, not that easy. There we go. So from what I can see, there it is. There's still a little bit in the bottom of the packet as well. I'm not going to keep it in that packet actually. I might let it dry out a little bit. Morning coffee. I'm a couple of minutes early, so we'll start this again. Mint, good morning. That was good timing. I was just about to start the live feed over again because I'm a couple of minutes early, but now you're here. Welcome. How are you doing, mate? You all right? So I don't know how my day is going to go yet. Eric, you wise? No, I don't. I don't know what that is. No, I'm English. Because I've not had a shower yet. Simple as that. I've just got up. This is called Morning Coffee. We talk about depression. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm on my phone doing this, Eric. I can't look it up right now, but I will do later. Why am I looking it up? What am I looking for? I did, and I'll tell you why I did. This channel is about depression and anxiety. It is not about anything political or religious. I'm not into that. See here, we've got up this morning with all the idiots. What's going on this morning? Someone let the lunatics out. £1.49. You know, I don't care whether you're here and you're just taking a piss, it's fine. Keep it clean. If you want to take the piss, you can take the piss. I don't mind that. This is Morning Coffee. Why am I here? I'm here to talk about depression and anxiety. I suffer with depression and anxiety. I do have depression. I've had depression for many, many years. Smoking is my one bad habit. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I have coffee and fags. BM, welcome back. Yes, I am taking medication. And yes, I'm married. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, mate. I have a feeling that today's a pretty good day. I'm not sure yet. Crestrum, or however you would say that. Yeah, go for it, mate. Yes, BM, it is, definitely. The tick, could well be. Dora the Destroyer. I'm not getting into that. What, is depression my whole identity? No, it's not. Not at all. Yeah, I reckon that somebody left the door open at the nut house this morning. I don't think I want to know the answer to the question that's going to come up now. Which actor? Paul Mills, welcome. I'm not sure who is serious here and who isn't at the moment. So if you are a genuine person that suffers with depression and anxiety, double tap the screen, subscribe, keep in contact with live feeds that come up. I do live every morning at 10:30 in the UK. BM, yes, you do. A good support system is a massive help. Quite a lot of viewers, welcome. Paul, glad to hear it, mate. Click that subscribe button, mate. We are here every morning. We talk about anything. I've been waiting for a delivery for a couple of days. I'm trying some of this. It is legal. It is not drugs. I'm going to give it a go tonight. See if it helps me sleep. Crestrum, I don't know if that's a serious question or not. But there is an answer to that. I don't know whether I should actually give it. When things get too much, everything hits you at once. What do you do? How do you stop yourself from going over the top? It's difficult. It is difficult. I have been in that position. I'm not going to get into that. What I found was I had to try and separate everything. So instead of it being one thing, um, um, everything at once, I should say. Sorry. I had to sort of separate it all and try and concentrate on one thing at a time. No, I don't. Yeah, the nutters are definitely out this morning. Where have you all come from? How did this happen? BM, that's true. Family structure for me is just me and my wife, really. Crestrum, sorry to hear it, mate. I don't do football. Paul, well done, mate. You've obviously got sick of the British weather. It's a silly question, really. To go on to a channel called Depression Talks and say, "Are you depressed?" No, no football. The ball's the wrong shape, and it doesn't have wheels. Still quite a few viewers. Click subscribe, guys. Keep up with what we've got going on daily. We talk about anything. I don't care what it is. Yes, the channel is all about depression and anxiety, but we do go on to other things. We've talked about the paranormal. We've talked about hash, many things. What makes you depressed? You don't get it. Easy answer. It's a chemical imbalance in the brain. So when you have too many issues all at once, your brain can't manage all of it. Yeah, I am. I'm in a good mood today. Today is a good day, and why is today a good day? I don't know. I have good days. I have bad days. Today seems to be a good day. I could have woke up and it could have been a completely different matter. So yeah, it could have been a bad day. The tick, yeah, I've heard that. Bipolar can be very difficult, so I'm told. I don't know a great deal about it. I don't know that they can measure this chemical. I do know that it affects me quite a lot. There's some nutters on today, I'm telling you. I'm not complaining. I'm pleased to see so many people watching and getting involved. I have actually a county. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard of it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you my body count. Billy boy, good answer. The tattoos are there. My favourite one. The tick. No, actually, it's not. There is a couple of other channels out there about depression. This is the first one, I believe, that somebody sits and talks about their own depression. What peace symbol? That's not a peace symbol. Yeah, not many people do. Why am I doing it? Well, there's an easy answer to that. I talk about pretty much anything, but the reason I'm doing this, let's do one thing at a time. So, first of all, I was doing this on Facebook. I did a couple of live feeds on Facebook. I did a little chat with my daughter, who also suffers with depression, and we spent about 35-40 minutes talking about things, and it turned out that both of our issues stem from around the same thing. So for me, it was when I moved away from my kids. I was going back visiting them regularly. What am I missing? Dora, do whatever you want. I can't see. What the fuck? You lot have fucking lost it today. What's on? So yeah, it stems back from I'd moved away. I was going back and visiting my kids a couple of times a month, and then Mum said to me she was fed up of picking up the pieces every time I left after my visit. The kids didn't handle it very well, so she asked me to stop visiting, and as I thought it was for the benefit of the kids, I did. 10 years later, I got back into contact with my kids, which was good. I had the odd phone call with them in that 10 years. I had kids with my first wife, yes. So yeah, I did keep in contact over the phone. It was nice, we had chats and things like that. Sandpaper, what are you on about? I don't think this is a place for trading comments, mate. Maybe go somewhere else and post them. A blowjob a day keeps the doctor away. I guess. Don't know. So yeah, and that's where my depression and my daughter's depression came from. Anne Brown, hi, welcome. I have a really good relationship with my daughters now. I'm really proud of them. They've got kids of their own, and I'm very lucky. They ask me for nothing. They're good as gold. both grown up, and they're both doing well. Coffee. So, get in the comments, guys, what we're going to fucking talk about today. If you don't know me, if you don't know me and you've never seen me before, welcome to the channel. Click subscribe, keep up with what we're up to. Lady Shireen, hi. Dora's lost it. I seem to be attracting a lot of not jobs this morning. It's fine. Abby, low testosterone. I think it's Abby. Low testosterone, I don't think is part of it for me. It could be for somebody else. I'm not sure. How do I spend my weekends? I spend my weekends with my wife. Lady Shireen, yeah, I do the daily dog walks. I very often make a video when I'm out with the dog and post it on here. I try and do that daily, actually. Where are you looking at a fox? No foxes behind me. So yeah, exercise is a big help. I need coffee. It releases endorphins in your brain. The same endorphins that you get with an orgasm, actually. So today, I've been waiting for about 3 days for a delivery. My delivery arrived. I got it here. I'm going to try this out tonight and see if it helps me sleep. If you've been on the channel before, you'll know that I don't sleep very well. I tend to be a little bit manic in the mind when I go to bed. Everything's ticking over all the time. I apologise for the sun shining off the top of my head. Can't do anything about it. I'm bald. What do I think is going to happen? Well, I normally sit awake till silly o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning probably. No, it's not about tobacco or caffeine, even without. I can't get hold of it. Well, I bought this anyway. It's, there we go. Looks like a turd. It's HHC. Yeah, HHC hash. And it's supposed to... I actually agree with that. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Love it. It's shit. Why? Does it help? Sleep. It's sticky. It's resin. Scott the Rock. Hello and goodbye, I suppose. Is it really? I don't know if it worked, Chris. I received it this morning. Good to see you here again, mate. I'm going to give it a go tonight. I'm going to put a little bit in my smoke before I go to bed. Quite a lot of viewers. Welcome. Nice to have you here. I'm guessing that well, you've got some nut jobs on this morning. Seriously. I'm not complaining. Lady Shireen, yeah, I've never tried it before. It's not something that I normally go for, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to see if it helps. I will let you know tomorrow. I'm hoping it helps. If not, I've not really lost anything. Yeah, I'm just ignoring it, to be honest. It's not worth getting worked up over. Take no notice. I'm not gonna knock people for what they think. If they think like idiots, then so be it. I think it's a damn shame, to be fair. I've only seen a few of Charlie Kirk's videos, and he was respectful. He had his beliefs, I suppose. Gum, who's got gum? I'm not doing anything with gum. Chris, I've been really good. It's been a few good days. And yeah, let's not get into it. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. I don't know whether I liked his opinions or not. I've not seen enough of it. Lady Shireen, no, thankfully, I don't suffer with SAD. If you don't know what SAD is a seasonal disorder where the depression is much worse when the days are shorter. So when you get up in the morning, it's dark. Your evening goes dark earlier. But what I do know is you can buy light bulbs that help with that. Anthony O'Connor, welcome. If you have a look on my page, Lady Shireen, I don't know whether you know this, but you can buy these light bulbs. There is information on my channel. I've put a link on there to where you can buy them on eBay. And they're not expensive and well worth getting. 30 minutes to an hour can make a massive difference to your day. No, I've never experienced everything looking duller. Lady Shireen, well done. Hypnosis. I don't think it would reverse my depression, to be honest. Why do I not think it would? Because hypnosis won't get rid of the chemical imbalance in my brain. I don't think I want to know. Lady Shireen, no, I'm not on TikTok. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, and Instagram. That is a good point. Serotonin. Yeah, I don't think it's for me. Bill, yes, I am in England. No, I'm not going to give you my Facebook. What can't I show? Crimson, thank you. I'm doing okay. Lady Shireen, correct. Treatment-wise, I take a couple of different medications, and they do help. I take sertraline, which I can't say it does or doesn't help. But it is what it is. But I also take pregabalin, which is a nerve blocker. I take pregabalin because I had an operation on my shoulder. I've had the joint removed here. Flabberjabber, welcome back, mate. Keep it sensible, mate. I don't think I want to know how sertraline almost killed you. Let's not go into it. Yeah, I'm not called Steve. What do I think about India? Dunno, never been there. How do you find it, Chris? Does it make you a bit dopey in the afternoon? I tend to forget what I'm saying when I take pregabalin. Yeah, same as me. Paul, drink what, mate? I'm guessing that you mean alcohol. Lady Shireen, brilliant. That's really good. Exercise is definitely something that helps. Mama Bear, that's not how it works for me, so I don't know if it's really pregabalin that you're taking. It doesn't affect me that way. It's a nerve blocker. Yeah, it does that with me in the afternoon. What dosage are you taking, Lady Shireen? Mama Bear, okay. Pregabalin is also used to treat epilepsy, which is why it causes so many issues in the brain. Chris, correct? Right, okay, Mama Bear, I understand. Crimson, yes, it does. It does contribute massively. Paul, yeah, don't do that, mate. The advice that I can give you, if you feel that way, pick up the phone, talk to one of your friends. You don't have to tell them what you're feeling. You don't have to tell them why you're phoning them. Just have a chat about anything. Get it out. Have a conversation, and it can change your whole outlook on the evening or the day or whatever. Don't let depression win. It doesn't need to be the be all and end all. I've been there. It's really, really hard. And when I was there, my wife walked in and caught me, and she told me off. Think about your kids. And yeah, it helped. It's never too late, Paul. Pick up the phone, get on the phone with one of your mates. Just have a chat. Doesn't matter what you talk about. Talk about shit. It will change your outlook. Bad dog. Don't be a dick. Unfit. Blood report for what, mate? Chris, thanks for joining us, mate. I will catch up with you soon. Hope you have a good day, mate. Bad dog. Don't be a dick. I've just told you. Martin, thank you. Yeah, British humour. It's a little bit special, isn't it? Probably not the best place for British humour, to be honest. Especially when there's people that are in a mess. But hey ho. Crimson, I try and be here at the same time every morning. Carol, hello. Alls, yeah, I take pregabalin, not for depression. I take pregabalin as a nerve blocker for my shoulder. I've had the joint removed here, and it gives me tremors in my hand since I had the operation, and the pregabalin helps with that. Exercise, it does help. I know it helps. I used to go to the gym regularly. Marley, stop knocking the table. I used to train 6 days a week. I loved it. Carol, I hope you're well. Crimson, glad to hear it. Double click the screen, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm not asking people to subscribe. I'm telling you, you need to subscribe. We don't all sound the same. Annie, hi. So for me today, I didn't know what I was getting up to. I didn't know if I was going to get up and be in a bad mental state or a good mental state. So I got up, me and the dog came downstairs, and here we are. It's a good day. Well done, Crimson. Glad to hear it. The more people that like and subscribe, the better. The reason it is better that you like and subscribe is the more people that are subscribed, the more the channel gets out there. Why do I want the channel to get out there? Because people need to talk. It helps me doing this, but if me telling people about my depression, look at the state of my hair, for fuck's sake. If me talking about my depression will help one person, then I'm doing my job correctly. What sort of camp are you looking for, Shireen? Martin, I didn't know that. Haters, thanks. Can you have a lolly? No, I ain't got none. Martin, can you tell me more on that? I don't really know much about the Samaritans, to be honest. I know that they have a call centre or whatever where you can call if you need. Yeah, I caught it. Carol, must be difficult. I know my wife does care work, so yeah, she goes out and deals with that sort of thing quite a lot. Really hard to deal with. I don't know whether that would work, Martin. Samaritans working. I mean, yeah, I suppose it could work. They'd have to have phones for that, I suppose. Chicago West, good morning. Sean, nice to see you again. Your hairline is like mine. It also helps if you're suffering with depression to have hobbies. Sometimes, yes, I do, mate. Sometimes having a hobby can be a massive help because it takes your mind off all the other things that are flying around in your brain at the same time. And you're concentrating on one thing. And that's a good thing to be able to concentrate if you can focus. That's another problem. Crimson, that's good. You seem to have it all pretty much figured out, to be fair. Do you find on a bad day that you can't focus on your hobbies? I do. I've got an old Land Rover that I like to work on. I hope that you get some help from that, Shireen. Martin, I agree. I don't know how it would work if they're working from home. I mean, let's be honest, Samaritans are all volunteers, so I don't think that you would need to have to worry about if they're going to pick up the phone or not. Nozzy, I'm not, how can I put this? I'm not a healthcare professional. Bob, welcome back. Vicky, hello. I am from the UK, England, and Devon. What was I saying? yeah, I'm not a healthcare professional. I talk about depression from my own experience. I don't know the ins and outs of everything. Um, I just talk about what I've experienced, what I've seen, and things like that. If me talking about my own depression and anxiety helps someone else, that is my whole aim. I want to beat the stigma. The stigma is that if you talk about being depressed, you're weak. That's not true. Vicky, thank you, I guess. County, I don't really know much about Cousin syndrome, or however you say it. I've heard of it, but I don't know. Who's crying? Jackson, what are you talking about, man? No crying here, mate. You a Scouser? Jackson, mate, where are you? The channel is called Depression Talks. What the fuck? Depression Talks. We talk about depression. Fucking numpty. It's tobacco. No, I don't. I have depression and anxiety. I'm telling people about my own depression and anxiety because it might help other people deal with theirs. I don't know whether you grasp that, Jackson. Mike Woods, it's not easy, mate. It's a lifetime struggle, I guess. I don't think it ever goes away. Life in the UK, it's all right actually. I'm lucky to live where I do. 23 years ago, Crimson. Marley, stop it. Meds might help, but don't fix it. That's very, very accurate. Jackson, no, I don't want sympathy. I don't need sympathy, but I don't need people like you either. Dealing with depression is very difficult. Many get to the point where they don't want to carry on. They want to end it all. People have been there, and comments like that probably wouldn't help them. Vicky, glad to have you. Mike Woods, well done, mate. That's all you can do. The county is who kidding you. Jackson, you're a dick. Off you fuck. Who ignores constructive criticism? So if you don't know what the English are like, the majority of us are pretty blunt. Okay, so just because we would say something blunt doesn't mean that we're stressed. It means we don't give a fuck, especially the ones my age. Why am I sitting around at 11 o'clock in my dressing gown smoking? Because I'm doing this. Simple. I will be putting an end to this shortly. I will go and get showered, brush my teeth, and get dressed, and then I will be taking my dog for a walk. London Joe. Yeah. Fucking idiots. Busy people don't have time to do. What the fuck? Inspired by insomnia, you really need to give your head a wobble pen. You're a fucking idiot. Robert Farrington, I agree. Inspired by insomnia. I used to have my own company. I am signed off sick because I've had 3 operations in the last 12 months. I've always been busy. I don't like to be sat around doing nothing. So, yeah, you're right, get busy. But you're wrong on this occasion simply because I'm doing this to help people. Yeah, I might be in my dressing gown, so what? Does it matter? Not at all. Not at all. I don't give a shit. People can say what they want. All they're doing is making themselves look stupid. The problem was I've worked 30 years in the same trade. But what? Flabber jabber, off you fuck. I told you before. Yeah, I've done 30 years in the building trade, and that's where it stems from. All my joints are fucked. No. Yeah, the government is savage, you're right. They don't give a shit. Ultimate Lex, not at all. London Joe, yes, definitely. I have climbed out of the hole several times. Yes, I take supplements. Unlucky. Really? Crimson, that's awful. Inspired, yes, I do have family, and my family are awesome. I don't know what's going on today. Normally I get quite a few viewers, and I don't normally get quite so many trolls. Being angry is not good. Yes, I agree with the family, get some help. I tend not to get angry. I I learned how to deal with my reactions, I guess, and instead of getting into an argument, I'll remove myself from the situation. What's the matter, Miles? What's the matter? I London Joe, well done. Well done. It's a big thing. Crimson Dog. What's the matter? Come here. Come here then. Up. Yeah. Hello. Hello. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Yes, he is. Yeah, he knows what time it is. He knows that I am going to go and get dressed in a minute and take him for a WALK. And I'm pretty sure that he's learning to know what the spelling means as well. What's the matter? What? Good boy. Yeah, he is. Very much so. He's a good boy. He's got his own chair, look. Let's see if we can do this. Oh. Yeah, he's got his own chair there, look. He's a good boy, aren't you? Yeah, he's a good boy. He's got more teddy bears than I've ever seen, to be fair. He's spoiled. He gets up in the morning and has a cup of tea. Yeah. He goes everywhere with me. Absolutely everywhere. He was upset yesterday because I went out. Yesterday, my live stream didn't go out until the afternoon because yesterday morning I had to go and help my wife at work. So, yeah, it's not about being lazy for those that think it is. I don't sit around all day in my robe, dressing gown. I get up, I do things. On my bad days, when things do get too much, I tend to hide in the bedroom under the duvet. Why do I do that? Because that way I don't have to worry about everything that's going on. I can just shut down. I try and concentrate on one thing at a time. And it's hard. It really is hard. But I'm managing it. And as many people don't. Matt, that's not really a question I can answer, mate. Sorry. Yeah, I get more good days at the moment than I get bad days, which is nice. I think I probably get one, maybe two bad days a week now, which is a lot better than it used to be. I used to be 5 or 6 bad days. Cheers, Matt. Click subscribe, mate. So the bad days are a lot less than they used to be, which is good. I'm glad about that. Hopefully at some point soon I will be able to say I don't have any bad days. Who knows? I'll just switch my glasses because these ones are not bifocals. Yes, I'm old. That's better. Look at this. Here's Johnny. I don't argue with people. I couldn't tell you the last time I had an argument with anyone. You could possibly hear music in the background. Oh, these glasses are a pain in the ass. Do you like bifocals? Does anybody else have bifocals? Do you know how difficult it is? You've got the bottom part for reading and the top part for long distance, and I'm like this, trying to read what's going on. That's why I wear the other ones. But yeah, I've got to sit like this. I don't know what your name is, but hi. I'm guessing the last bit is Lona. Yeah, they're a pain in the ass. Obviously, I want to be able to read what you guys are saying. But, yeah, I can't see anything out of that bit, and that's the bit that I want to be looking out of. And I've got to lift my head up like that to be able to read it. If I sit back like this, I can read it, but it's too small. Fucking ridiculous. Couple of pointers. Nice. Have a nice walk. Click subscribe. What do you mean, what am I on? SHVM, what do you mean it's over for you? Explain. Elaborate. No, I can't use them ones. Put my other ones back up. They're a pain in the ass. I'm not sitting with my head back all the time. Mia, okay. Mia or Maya? They're both spelt the same, so we can't really tell. I got a phone stand. You're on the tripod. Little Hazy, thank you. Click subscribe. Nice of you to join us. No, I'm not crying. Elaborate, accountie. Thank you. Have a good day, Ultima. Unfit for what? No, you can't. Depression drugs. I'm on sertraline and pregabalin. And I'm going to try this out tonight. I got a little bit of hash, so we'll see how that goes. HHC ash. So I'll have a smoke of that before I go to bed tonight. Hopefully it will help me sleep. Who knows? Right, I think I'm going to call it a day there. Thank you everyone for joining me. Click subscribe. Don't forget to like and share. And I will be back again this time tomorrow. Well, 10:30 tomorrow, same time. I may go live again later on in the day. I very often do, but I do not publish the afternoons. Why don't I publish the afternoons? Because, to be honest, it's quite hard work for me to keep chatting and chatting and chatting when I have little or no viewers. So I tend not to if there's nobody there watching. What do I talk about in the afternoons? Crap. I talk absolute crap. So it doesn't matter what you want to talk about. I will talk about anything if I go live in the afternoon. I hope you get better soon. Sending you positive thoughts. Thank you very, very much. I think depression is a lifelong problem, but I don't think it's a problem for, how can I explain it? I don't think it's a problem that we have to deal with all the time, although it's always there. It is lifelong, but sometimes we can deal with it. Other times we can't deal with it, and that's where the issues come from. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. I will catch you tomorrow, and thank you for watching. Take care.